Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, Deerflow, an open source superagent framework that can research, code, and create autonomously. It's exploding in popularity because it's designed to handle complex tasks that would normally take you hours, promising a new level of developer automation. What if an AI agent wasn't just a chatbot, but a persistent worker with its own dedicated computer? Think about it. Most agents are stateless. They forget everything as soon as a task is finished. A new project on GitHub challenges this entire idea by giving agents a memory, a workspace, and the power to execute complex, long-running jobs. The project is called Deerflow, an open-source SuperAgent Harness from ByteDance. It's designed to orchestrate AI agents to research, code, and create over long periods. And it's gaining serious traction, having already accumulated over 28,500 stars. In fact, more than 1,400 of those were added in just a single day. This rapid growth signals that Deerflow is solving a problem many developers are facing. So, what's the core problem here? It's the transient, stateless nature of most AI agents. They typically lack a persistent environment to work in. This makes it incredibly difficult to handle complex tasks that require manipulating files, executing code, or simply remembering context over several hours. Before projects like Deerflow, developers had to build their own custom and often insecure systems just to manage these jobs. Deerflow's unique angle is providing a fully equipped and ready-to-go harness. It gives each task its own dedicated, isolated workspace, transforming the agent from a simple API caller into a true digital entity that can manage its own projects. At its heart, Deerflow's design philosophy is to provide a complete runtime, not just a library. It's built on a technology called LangGraph, which allows it to model complex workflows as a flexible graph instead of a simple linear chain. This structure is crucial. A primary lead agent acts like a project manager. It breaks down a large task into smaller pieces and assigns them to multiple sub-agents that can then work in parallel. This divide-and-conquer strategy is what enables Deerflow to handle jobs that last for hours. Another key technical highlight is its sandboxed execution environment. For each task, Deerflow spins up an isolated Docker container. This gives the agent a secure file system to read and write files, and a safe place to execute code generated by the language model. This is the difference between an agent that just describes a solution and one that actually implements it. Finally, the system implements robust state management. A checkpointer mechanism saves the progress of long-running tasks. So if a job gets interrupted, it can resume right where it left off. This is paired with long-term memory, allowing the agent to learn user preferences across different sessions. So what does this look like in the real world? It enables some incredibly powerful automation. For example, an analyst could ask Deerflow to generate a market research report on a new technology. The agent would then autonomously browse the web for sources, analyze the data it collects, and compile a structured document. In another case, a developer could describe a new API microservice. Deerflow would then write the code, create the project files, and run the right terminal commands to set it all up. It even integrates with messaging channels like Slack and Telegram. This lets users assign tasks and interact with agents directly from their existing workflows without ever needing a separate application. But despite its powerful architecture, Deerflow is not without its challenges. First, its complexity is a double-edged sword. The multi-agent orchestration and sandboxing, while powerful, can make it difficult to debug a failing task that spans multiple containers. Second, while the Docker sandbox provides isolation, executing code generated by an LLM inherently carries security risks. Any vulnerability that allows an escape from the container could potentially compromise the host system. And finally, its deep integration with LangGraph creates a strong dependency. This ties Deerflow's fate to the evolution and stability of another rapidly moving open-source project. Ultimately, Deerflow represents a significant step forward in agentic AI, It provides an enterprise-ready framework for building and deploying autonomous agents that can perform meaningful, long-running work. You should care, because this project offers a blueprint for moving beyond simple chatbots and toward truly capable AI assistants.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.